let's discuss this whole dogs are family phrase that we hear from dog lovers. So, a family member that lives in your house for free can get away with anything: excrement, torn up couches, mauled children, expenses, the stink, the sinus infections, the ear infections from pet dander. What kind of family member is that? That doesn't make any sense to me. A family member should be able to help you with home improvement. If they make a mistake, a family member can ask for forgiveness, or they can be given forgiveness and hopefully make it up to you. A dog can never do that. So how is a dog a family member? It sounds like just a family member that you want to be a freeloader in your house, but you can control it. A freeloader that can get away with unlimited BS, but you control its life. That seems to be what American dog culture is right now. And what is so conclusive about calling a dog a family member? Family members all over the place are culpable for terrible crimes against each other. Family members will excuse other family members for verbally, sexually, financially, emotionally abusing young children in families. Many stories are out there about murders, abuse, father-in-laws sexually abusing kids, even mother-in-laws, and other family members will excuse those family members because, well, they're just family. Well, they just got drunk. Well, whatever. Well, you must have triggered them or did something wrong. It seems like this definition of family that they want to give to dogs is the same definition of family when it comes to all of the family crimes against family members. There's husbands that have hired brother-in-laws to kill their wives because their wives were aware of financial trickery that they were doing behind the scenes. There are all sorts of terrible stories where family members will just excuse themselves for terrible treatment of other family members because they believe they deserve something, or they're jealous because their mother or father gave more to another family member. And then murder plots and insurance fraud and houses being burned to the ground and stolen vehicles and empty bank accounts and all kinds of cheating and other things. So when you say your dog is your family, it seems to me you just want a slave that lives in your house that has to live by your rules, and you'll sit there and be a control freak, and you'll happily pay the price of the vet bills and the food and everything else just to be a control freak. So when a dog owner says dogs are family, what are they talking about? That doesn't make any sense at all. What if half of all of our dog owners out there, instead of getting a dog and saying, oh, dogs are family, what if you got a human and put that kind of effort into a human? Now, I know a lot of people would probably say, well, the human's just going to be a freeloader. Like maybe giving all that money we give to dogs to homeless vets, maybe they're going to be freeloaders too. But a small portion of them are not going to be freeloaders. A small portion of them are going to be so grateful and so happy to be able to educate themselves, to be able to have warm clothing to go to work, to be able to get a book to read, to be able to have internet service. Maybe they can get a car. Maybe they need to pay a couple bills so they can get their driver's license back and start going back to work. Those people are going to become amazing members of society. They're going to be innovators. They're going to be people that inspire other people to do good. They're going to be moms and dads that now have money to spend on their kids to go on a road trip or to go out to eat or just to get a nice piece of furniture for their house. So if you want to have a family member, the best family member to get is a human, not a fanged predator that has no prefrontal lobe, that is just an expense and a liability in your home. So when I hear a dog owner say, well, my dogs are family, that's just the way a way for me to hold them in low regard, and it means nothing. It's just ambiguous language. When a dog owner says my dogs are family, that could mean one of a million things, you know. Well, my dog bit me and my children in a $100 bag of dog food and $2,000 at the vet, and my dog's 15 years old and I got to keep it alive for another 2 years, even though the thing smells like rotten meat. They'll say, but it's family, you know. So when I hear a dog owner say dogs are family, that basically means that you've done no critical thinking, you've done no cost-benefit analysis of this high-dollar hobby that you have, and you probably have to put aside several humans in your life just to own these nasty dogs.